All right, everybody, welcome to the program, the show. I'm Uncle James, and I got my foot in it. So I hope everybody's having a good day. First off, before I get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you view the material that we posting. I promise you guys and girls you're going to enjoy. Make sure you subscribe to our other channel, the Alert Zone TV. And if you're coming over from the Alert Zone TV, this channel is going to be a little bit more of me kind of being goofy a little bit more and just kind of being myself outside of the Second Amendment. Even though you guys and girls know, besides when I decide to do fishing and hunting on this channel, I won't really be showing firearms, but you know I keep it on me. So I just wanted to talk to everybody about some of the seasonings I use and seasoning your food and some of the mistakes I see people make. So let's get into it. So this chicken, it's kind of like a chicken bouillon that we use sometime up in here. I use. This is the seasoning of the people, Lowry's. Lowry's. No, it's the stone meal. Okay, let me see. We got Lowry's. Forgive me, everybody. We got Lowry's somewhere up in here. I just grabbed what I could out the front, but this is another one of the seasonings of the people. Or in New Orleans, sometimes we use that McCormick, that seasonal. So, Lowry's, this one is the stone meal, what have you. But just regular seasonal. We use this sea salt stuff now. It's kind of the one that you turn over and, you know, you grind it, make salt out of it. Sometimes I use this Famous Dave's Cajun spice rub. I usually put this on chicken, or let's just say I'm gonna make a pork roast, but I want to have spicy pork, but I don't want to have it pulled, and I don't want to have a full roast. So what I'll do is I'll cook it, I'll season it up with this, and when it's done, I'll just slice it and then cut it into small parts. You know what I'm saying? So this, like I said, some of this Famous Dave's here. Honey. Sometimes I make chicken and stuff like that, where I'll use honey and sesame seed, a couple other things, and make a sauce out of it. Which, like I said, we got this grounded pepper stuff. We just whole peppercorns, but we got grounded pepper also. Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna show you guys and girls how to make an Alfredo sauce from scratch on this channel, where you don't have to buy it in the can. So Parmesan cheese will be a part of that. This Badia Saison Abado. This pretty good on chicken and stuff. This stuff here is really, really good when you go and grill with it. This one is kind of either or, but this one is more, to me, for in the house. I like this to grill with right here. I got some of that chili lime powder. This is real good. So you guys and girls I don't know if I've got a video posted on this channel. I posted it on my old channel. I'm not even sure if it's still around. Or maybe it's on one of my old SD cards. I made some chili and lime chicken, man, and it came out really, really good. So I'm going to make that on this channel one day. Crushed red pepper. I use this when I make spicy dishes and stuff like that. That lemon pepper. This is good for when you, of course, you're going to make lemon pepper wings, or I'm going to make different types of fish. You're going to see me use some of this stuff. Definitely. Now, I got tahini. Just the original tahini. And this one is the watermelon. They use this one on the fruits here in the house. But I got tahini. I'm going to make some dishes with this stuff, man. That's going to blow y'all mind. If you go to my old channel, my other channel, you've probably seen me make videos and show stuff with the tahini on there. Tony Chachere's. Being from Louisiana, being from New Orleans, you got to have some of this around. Usually, When I use Tony Chachere's, it's because I'm not going to use no kind of condiments or what have you on top of it. I'll use Tony Chachere's because it got a little Creole spice to it, and I wanted to have that Creole taste. So I'll use something like this. Some seasoned salt, or regular salt and pepper, or Mrs. Dash, if I'm going to make barbecue. I don't really like to use this stuff because then it'll kind of take away from the taste. To me, this is kind of a neutral seasoning as opposed to this is something in particular. As you can see, it's a Creole seasoning on there. So, definitely that. I made a roast. I made a beef and a pork roast with this coffee dry rub. Man, that stuff came out so good. I used mustard as my base. And I just went ahead on. You guys and girls know I love to use my smoker for smoking meat. Like I said, another thing about the smoker that I like is I can use stuff like this and put it on and leave it on for a while, and I got to worry about it burning because it's electric and what have you, as opposed to having the grills on. You got to watch the grill a little bit more unless you set it up to where you don't burn your meat and stuff like that. Then I got that Weber red, white, and blue seasoning. I use this sometime too. So, like I said, this stuff, I like to grill, but that's not the only way that I cook. And if you guys and girls will just give me your ears, your eyes, and your attention, I can show you guys and girls how to get in the kitchen and how to whip it up. I never claimed to be Chef Boyardee or Paul Prudhomme or one of these Gordon Ramsay. I never claimed to be none of that. But this is a practical cooking channel. This is going to be a practical hunting and fishing channel. Like I said, I'm going to bring that stuff in as the summer starts to come in. And I get a chance to get out there and get on the water and get in the woods. My hunting probably going to have to be done out of state. Because besides deer, which you only got a small season up here, Iowa don't have hogs and other stuff like Louisiana, where I'm from. It's wildlife everywhere, and you can hunt all kind of stuff. There's always something, always all the different kinds of ducks and stuff like that. I still have to learn my birds, my game birds up here, so I can get used to hunting my game birds, ducks, and stuff like that. And as I catch that stuff and clean it, we'll cook it together. Once I get to 50 subs, I say 51. Get me to 51, 52, maybe 55. I can start doing live streams. And I'm not going to always cook a meal that's going to take me hours. Sometimes it might be something very simple. But we can cook, we can conversate. Because one thing I learned about life is there's a lot of things you may be into and you may assume other people is into it or other people know what you know about it, and that doesn't always turn out to be the case. So we might assume everybody can cook, but that's not always true. And then sometimes some people like me, there's certain things I can cook and certain things I need help with, and I'll make those phone calls. So I appreciate you guys and girls for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this, and we're going to keep this channel moving. Make sure you subscribe to the other channel, The Alerts on TV. So until next time, I'm Uncle James, and I got my foot in it.